It's Live and Tenney with Tenney Training. We all know the mental game is a game. I'm here with a buddy of mine named Carter Taylor. I'll let him introduce himself, and he can tell me kind of what he does for a living and where he's from.
My name's Carter Taylor. I'm from Raleigh, California, which is 3.5 hours away from here, and been coming over here for 3 years because I like roping, like playing kind of like the snowbird deal. I'm 61-year-old businessman. I'm in farm drainage, and I work 3 days a week, and fourth day I come over here
And play roping. So do you have a favorite team roper?
Yeah, growing up I would have to probably say Clay O'Brien Cooper, just because I kind of grew up in the same area.
Same area, yeah. And then, so who got you started in roping or helped you out the most whenever you got started?
Well, the story was my mom said we had to all do 3 things. We all had to have music lessons, swim, and horseback. And my brother's a music major, my sister was a swimmer, and I became the roper. And one of the ladies' husband that was giving me horseback lessons left her rope in the back of her truck, and I got a hold of that day. One day, and my life has never been the same. But then, Jeff Moore from Raleigh actually facilitated me actually getting rope cattle and learn how to rope.
No, and he was a neighbor over there? Or?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. What made you invest in coaching?
Well, that's an easy one. We're always trying to improve. So when we were in Prescott this last September, a friend of mine, John Hannon, forwarded a photograph of us roping to Sandra, and it came from Tenney Training. And Tenney Training, we looked it up and thought, wow. Because, I've always wanted to improve. I want to be the best I can be. And the mental game is something just I'm very fascinated with, and I know it's very important. And you guys gave me the opportunity to explore it and learn about it, and it's been fun.
Awesome. So how has coaching affected your confidence?
Well, coaching, when we first started in October, very first session gave me the 4 R's. The 4 R's was, recognize negative things, release it, replace it, and repeat if necessary. Well, that instantly went into roping that weekend, second team back or whatever, won $4,700 with Caleb Woodard. And just some of those things that we had, I had dealt with before, the nervousness, anxiety, just bad images, just that first session gave me tools to deal with that.
Perfect. What is the most important thing you've learned?
Most important thing is you can't control the circumstances around you, but you can control how you process it.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important because so many things happen, and I just say like a week ago at the NTR finals, it was hard for me in a way, but because of the tools I received and the knowledge I gained, I was able to, be successful.
Yeah, stick with it and get the job done. So what did you think would happen in coaching, but probably didn't happen?
We were going to rope cattle. That's the first question I asked her. When are we going to rope steers?
Yeah, we think coaching, and so was it necessary for us to rope cattle?
No. The cattle, the sitting, roping cattle has you do that separate. That's another part. Like working with Tyler Magnus or something. I work on my horsemanship also, and this is a completely another aspect, another skill to be learned.
Yeah. And what successes have you had?
Well, since October, just counting the money we won the other day, around $40,000. I'll say success dollar-wise, but success in the fact that I can get up in the morning. I can deal with all the anxiety and the things I used to have on the days I was roping, and it was just it was fun.
Yeah. Did you have any successes, in business or anything like that you maybe a change of mindset, or is it becoming any success there? Or?
Yeah, the same principles that we're learning for team roping. Team roping is a part of life, so it's just these same skills that I'm learning here apply everywhere.
Perfect. And what made you went through the first, we did 6 coaching sessions, and then what made you want to get more?
I think just the success we were having and the knowledge we were learning and just wanting to dig deeper and find out more. You know, with Sandra and I going through it, it was fun. It's thought-provoking. It's something I really enjoy. I enjoy thinking, you know, and sitting in our sessions and talking about things. It just want to take it to the next level, just, you know, like we want with our roping and everything else we do.
Yeah, and so the thinking kind of we challenge each other a little bit on our thoughts and how we see things a little bit in those sessions.
That's correct. It's fun.
So that's a fun part for you. I like that. What is the one thing you want others to know about coaching?
I want everybody to have the same things, you know, the same tools, the same resources that I have. You know, it's not something I want to keep secret. I want everybody to know about it and take part of it and be successful. You know, just whether it's roping, whether it's life. You know, I talked the other day about friends that played golf or bowling. These same principles apply everywhere. You know, again, it's about life. You know, whatever you're doing is just a small part of life. So the same principles apply, you know, in your life, and it just really help you to stay grounded and connected. And you know, it's just, like I say, I've really enjoyed it.
Perfect. Would you like to add anything?
It's just been fun.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. You know, Sandra, if I was going through it by myself, it would have been one thing, but going through it with Sandra has been very thought-provoking.
Who's Sandra you keep talking about?
You want to come here, Sandra?
Yeah.
It's
She's my wife.
It's the
We've
wife.
Been married for
40 years.
40 years.
Yeah, something like that.
We're a team. You know, I rope. She takes care of the horses. I mean, everything we do, we're a team. You get me, you get both of us.
Yeah, and she's a big part of this for Carter, and she's with us in all the sessions, and we kind of just have room for two people here because we have a fireplace. Next time maybe we'll squeeze her in.
What's the benefit of having somebody that you can work through what you've just learned in coaching?
Discuss it. You know, we can discuss things that are said. We can repeat things that are said. She can repeat things I didn't quite hear. I could bounce ideas off her. Just talking about going back earlier, you know, the concept of the coaching, you know, conscious, subconscious, creates an action. You know, learning those rules and knowing how they affect you. I mean, it changes how you think, but having somebody you can bounce ideas off we talk to each other and respond back and forth, and it's been very fun, challenging.
How would your life look if you had known this when you were like a teenager?
Man, it would have been fun. It just, you know, I thought growing up, the normal programming of, like we talked about, you rope 10 steers, or 8 steers, you miss 2, you know, you focus on the 2. There's, you know, the anxiety or the nervousness going in the box. I just thought that was a part of what you had to go through. And as I've gotten older, it's kind of affected me more. But now you guys have given me the tools to be able to redirect that and, you know, deal with it.
Yeah. So you said roping is fun. That's a big thing, and so you enjoyed it. And I actually had the pleasure to be able to rope with you a few times, and we've collected a few checks. And you said it's kind of easy to rope with you because I look over and I smile at you in the box.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes it fun, and you know, we all got into roping because we love it.
Supposedly, right?
Supposedly we love it, but I think the fear of failure or everything else, just that negativity creeps in, and it sometimes becomes difficult to deal with. And what you are providing, you say, gives you the tools. Not only the tools to deal with, but you know, you asked about the extra coaching. You know, it's more than just the tools that you learn in the first few sessions. It's about, you know, dealing with life, being a part of life. You know, having goals set up further down the road that we don't even see yet or know what they are. But you know, continue looking. It's more than just team roping.
Well, thank you, Carter. We appreciate you coming in. Thank you for the little interview.